No slime lung in those areas. That's nice. And look at that, we're starting to take over the polluted oxygen here and make regular oxygen. Slime lung in this area is starting to be destroyed as well. Hello everyone, Thranxes here and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 15. Well, I'm thinking about this electrolyzer like it probably wasn't anything I wanted to put there, even though I'm grateful for the extra oxygen that it's giving us on this side of the colony. I don't think it's meant to be. We're just not going to be able to handle the heat and any of that, so let's go ahead and get rid of it. My goal was to keep all of the heat producing items up high, and then to have the cold come down on them. So also having these wheezeworts down here really wasn't part of what I wanted to do either. So we're going to get them up as well, and move them up top where they can continue to keep these electrolyzers in check, which it appears like they are doing successfully. All right. Things do seem to be going as they are intended. Let's get those extra wheezeworts. Problem is now people are going to be down there in that slime lung area. Hopefully the cold will keep everyone okay. We'll see. So how's the slime lung doing here? The slime in these farm tiles... Oh, do you see this? So these farm tiles are completely full of slime that has reached 1 million slime lung germs. That is a real problem. That is just a real problem. I don't think we want people down there messing with that, though. We just want to get the wheezeworts. Oh, these are priority 8 over there. Have you recovered yet? Okay, productive coughing. Death in 10 cycles. Requires duplicant aid. Fatal if untreated in 8.1 cycles. Yeah, but where's the... Oh, it's not going to show me unless... Wait, why is Alcarin's bar looking like that? It says the lavatory is an empty pipe. Because it never got connected. That will do it. That'll do it. That's not going to do it, though. It's really more like this. And then cancel the liquid pipe here. There you go. Not sure what bar this is for you, Alcarin. Must be your immunity, perhaps? Maybe that's what I'm seeing as everyone's immunity bar. Maybe. Gigi's immunity is getting up there. No, it's not. 22%. Still battling the slime lung. That's tough. Why are we not... Where's our electricity? It's not being run. But why is it not being run? Generator idle. But it shouldn't be. These need to be run on. These are a big deal. Here, priority 8. That food is going to go bad. There we go. Ah, oh, and look at that. We're getting this happening now, too. Let's mop this up again. Sign to Craig. Where did Craig go? Where are you? That's Sylvia Fox. Craig Bishop. Oh, because the lavatory was right. So let's talk about lavatories. Now these, instead of having these centrally located with the showers, my thought was, why not have these kind of strategically placed? So we have this main, like, wastewater line going. So my thought process was to pretty much have lavatories surrounded by hand sanitizing stations, right? I mean, that makes sense to me. Maybe we can get this hatch finally. I'm not going to hold my... Oh, boom, we did. We got the hatch. Wonderful. Now you can go back to open, and so can you. Starvation, Al-Karin. Why are you starving? I'm not understanding. Stand by. We have plenty, right? Let's put away the seeds for a minute. Meal ice, we have 32,000 calories of meal ice. Are you stuck in some kind of weird loop? Here, can you go here? Can you go here? What's going on? Okay, we might be looking at a relog situation, try to get Al-Karin moving. Can you move here? Nope. Okay, so we'll be right back and we'll see what happens. Okay, and it looks like Al-Karin finally got to use the lavatory. Excellent. Okay, so we did have a little bit of a bug going on there, and the problem should be solved now. Can we sweep this up, please? Oh, there's nowhere to put it. Oh, that's fine. Craig Bishop, Gigi, did you guys leave just because... What? Why did you... Don't you be going out there. Wait, what? Craig Bishop, if I catch you out in this area, you know what? We don't need this stuff anymore. We really, truly don't. Cancel it for now. We have plenty of Wheezeworts. We'll be fine. In fact, let's go ahead and lock this door, please. And then we can lock these. We can get back on quarantine status. Low immunity. Sylvia Fox. I know, that's what I'm saying. We just need to be done with those areas for now. I don't even know how we're going to handle this slime lung infested mushrooms. That's a bad deal. Okay, so it looks like we have lots and lots of chlorine, and this is where it transitions to carbon dioxide, and that's where the slime lung is residing, but it won't for long. It dies in carbon dioxide. And then look at all this chlorine. No slime lung in those areas. That's nice. And look at that, we're starting to take over the polluted oxygen here and make regular oxygen. Slime lung in this area is starting to be destroyed as well, and we just have the polluted water, which should be killing its germs. Beyond a certain point, it's got to get hotter, right? So how hot does it have to get is the question. Food poisoning can make it up to plus 75. Well, we're above 40, so they're not thriving anymore. But as long as we're continuing to add them, we're going to have those issues. Let's go ahead and... Let's see, we're going to need hand sanitizing stations. Here and here. Oh, I don't like that ladder. That ladder's got to go. We can't have that. That is a holdover from when we were messing around with the... do I really want to put one on each side? I mean, they'll only wash if they need to. Seems like a good idea. Might as well. Everybody could be a little more sanitary around here. How are we doing with the bleach stone, though? That's the question. That's going to be under consumable bleach stone. Oof, we're using it up. We are indeed using it up. Well, yep, and we're fishing it off the ground in the areas where we left it to make more chlorine. More to the point. There seems to be a lot more of it, though. They'll only use it if they need it. We'll experiment with this. If it ends up becoming too ridiculous and they're using it all the time, then I guess we can throttle them back and make the bathrooms like one-way. Because we could just make it to where you have to come in to use the bathroom, and then you have to pass, you know, by blocking it off and making it one way. But my concern is if we make it one way, then people will only come in to use these washing stations before they use the bathroom. Which I guess is the point. You don't necessarily want them doing it more, right? Maybe. This can be turned off. What is this? Below? How about above? Try above. Yeah, exactly. So now I'm going back and forth about all these different areas. And we're getting this chlorine gas in here, but I'm okay with that because we have a place to filter cycle it out. But more importantly, this will help potentially annihilate slime lung as it comes into contact with it, as I understand it. So I guess let's do it. Let's make the bathrooms one directional. I don't know how this is going to work. I guess if we control where they go, it'll be okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think this is going to be better for the conservation of bleach stone. I don't necessarily think it's going to be better for having more sanitary conditions around the colony as a whole. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll test it out. Oh, and you guys just aren't feeling better yet. We get Alcarin in here. 6.1 cycles. We need more medical beds. Oh, Alcarin, you're stuck. You're frozen again. This is going to be a problem. Idle. What if I gave you a bunch of other jobs? Would that maybe fix things? Let's try that. No. Still upset. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have other people come off of their jobs with the exception of doctoring. Gigi is being doctored. Hopeless Soul, you can perform some aid. Sylvia Fox, you have low immunity, but you can also perform some aid, and we just need people to help them get rid of this. We're going to have to turtle up for a little bit. Alright, so now that Gigi's being cared for, let's take a look at what we can see about this information. GG, low oxygen, thin in air. Is it really? Oh, it is kind of a little bit because of this thing. Put us in a bit of a bind here with the low air. That's fine. It'll even out. What I wanted to see, medbed rest, recovery time, health 50 recycle. No. Germs. Where is the infection that we were looking at? There it is. It doesn't say. Duplicant requires aid. Fatal if untreated. Okay, let's try something just to see if I can unstick Alcarin this way. If I put a medbed here, let's see if that can reach those things. If we can just at least command Alcarin to lay down in the bed. Where's Craig Bishop? No, why don't we do it like this, in fact. How about Alcarin? You now go to the bed. Nope, still stuck, not going to move. I guess we're going to have to relog one more time and get Alcarin on bed rest. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if Alcarin is able to report. It says unreachable restroom, but it's absolutely not an unreachable restroom. So it looks like it's going to take a second for everything to ring in. Alcarin, are you able to move, please? Yes, you are. Good, because this bed is assigned to you. So you should go handle it. I don't know. Move here, please. Out of breath. That slime lung is turning into a really serious thing. Okay, there we go. But how long does it have to be treated? It said duration remaining 3 cycles, but now it's gone. Okay, hold on. GG. Duration remaining 80 seconds. Alcarin, you better get back in bed. You guys need to be watched over constantly. Okay, GG's going to be up soon. Can this one reach? No, it can't reach the food, so that's not going to work anyways. Apparently one doctor's not enough, especially when that doctor gets sick and all messed up. Alcarin, go to your bed. This bed is yours now. You need to... Oh, man. This is not going to end well. Why are you going down to the shower? GG's all better. Dark Spectrum is next. Oh, good. The medbed already knew who needed to... And it gave this one to Craig Bishop. Why? Why did it do that? Are they rotating people in and out? How does this... I'm gonna have to pay attention to this for a minute. No, we need to give this to Alcarin, like, now. Priority 9. Both of these beds are a priority 9. They take priority over everything else. Get in bed. Wow. You only have a cycle and a half, Alcarin, that you can not be in bed and still survive this. Okay, GG. What did I do to your jobs? Yeah, I changed up your jobs too. You're also a provider. Sylvia Fox, I thought you were. Now it doesn't look like you are. You're going to go back to... Yep, cooking, art. Yes, absolutely. All of this other good stuff here. Okay, there you go. Hopeless Soul is getting that medical trait up. Now, I wonder if the doctor needs to requires duplicant aid. Received aid. Alcarin needs duplicant aid, but unless we get somebody... Craig Bishop, Dark Spectrum, Alcarin, Sylvia Fox, Prometheus. Okay, people are starting to do better since the quarantine. It's going to take some time for everybody's immune systems to come back. Stuff is a little trickier than I thought it was going to be. We need a higher concentration of oxygen over here. I don't think these guys are cutting it. Well, we can discuss an algae deoxidizer here. Might not be the worst idea, actually. Let's do that. We should be able to sustain that. For at least a little bit. Dark Spectrum, you should get back in bed. 2.8 cycles. You guys need aid constantly. Constantly. Alright, algae deoxidizer set at a priority 8, please. Let's get the air a little heavier over here so that people aren't struggling to breathe. Alright. Look at this. This is almost all clean oxygen over here. It almost makes me want to flood chlorine down into these heavy areas here. Rotten pinch of pepper nut. I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and sweep up this bleach stone and that bleach stone. I don't need you just off-gassing your chlorine in here. This area is just about completely full of chlorine. With more on the way. Okay, so let's work on getting this built to our advantage. We have, I'm kind of going back and forth here. Let's start with the power. We're going to need power. So we're going to get some more transformer rooms. There we go. And we'll do some more power transformers. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and we'll add the heavy watt wire. Now, I know the discussion was we technically don't need the heavy watt wire, but I want to use it anyways. It looks neat, plug it into the transformer like that. So what we'll do is we'll borrow this one here. Oof. Sort of boxing myself into a corner here. Yeah, this one's going to come up like this. Then it's going to cut all the way across to here. And then I'm thinking... should go up. No, it should feed in there, and it should go like that. Okay, great. So then what we'll do is we'll take a gas pump, and we'll put that right here. And the atmospheric switch, yep, right there, will go right here. And then here's what we'll do. So we'll start to get this area sealed off a little bit. We're going to go ladder up like this. Give ourselves a bit of a wall system here. And then I guess maybe come down like this. And then over. And then all the way across like that. We're also going to need wire bridges. So let's not forget that. One there and one there. And that's going to be good. So that's going to give us some chlorine to actually do some things with. So we can start planning out this piping system here, which is going to... I suppose it could just run all the way in the floor, so it can be out of sight, out of mind. Now, ideally... sort of want it to go down in this direction. The problem is we have ore purification, but we don't have, like, hand sanitizing. So what we need is for this whole area down here to be chlorine. That's exactly what we need. Let's open this door. And we're just gonna flush this area with chlorine and see what happens. I'm kind of excited to see this. I don't know how this is going to go. We need to get in though. I have a thought. Let's do it like this. We'll cancel these back. We'll take the pipe. We'll run it down like oof. Okay, see? Speed's not so good. Accuracy's better. And we'll pipe bridge across here. We'll come down this direction. And then we're going to have to pipe bridge twice. Okay, that's not the end of the world. There we go, and then we'll run it this way. And then I guess we'll just... because I kind of want it to go into this system, but what I don't want is I don't want pressure confusion. We could use this pipe that goes to the sorters. Because that was kind of always the point, wasn't it? To get everything sorted into the central sorting system. And if this is going to be... But we know that this should always be steady chlorine, right? Now, what if it's not? What if it grabs hydrogen? Yeah, then we should just combine it with the sorting system then. That seems like the simplest way. Let's see, how can we make that one way? Can we put a pipe bridge? Here like this? Perfect. We can get all this crazy in-between stuff taken out. And then we can just bridge right over into that, and then we'll get rid of these. Perfect. Okay, why is everybody... No. These should all be uprooted. Cancel. Copy settings to all of these. Right. Uproot. Copy settings. All of them. No. No. See, look at that. Cancel. Copy settings. All of them. So I have to go through and uproot each one individually. That's fine. Why even do that? No, we're not going to do that. So where are we? So we've merged these two gas areas. We're going to turn this pump on once we get the chlorine heading in the right direction. And then hopefully we're going to make that whole area... Hopefully we're going to make that whole area able to deal with all the germs, not just that are here already, but that are down in this area that we have to deal with. And then we'll get these fixed where they don't have an empty pipe problem. Now what's going to happen when... We're going to need a valve. Not a... did that wrong. We're going to need a way to turn this off. And the more I think about it, that means we have to have a valve. We sort of have to. If we don't, it's going to jam up our filtration system. So we're just going to have to use a valve to manually control whether this thing runs or not, because we don't always want this putting out chlorine whenever it reaches a certain threshold on the atmospheric switch. I mean, that's how it's set up. Without any other way to do it, that's totally how it's set up. And I would say, given that the other side of this is all slime... Oh, another neural vacillator! Oh, we're gonna have to get a... Okay, hold on. Let's make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Alkarin, how are you doing? You're doing okay. Dark Spectrum... You need aid. Alkarin's doing okay. Where is Craig Bishop? Building broken? What happened? Water pressure? We're not using the polluted... We are not using the polluted water fast enough. Not a chance. Not a chance. Okay, let's find Craig Bishop. You probably don't have much longer. 3.3 cycles if untreated. And what? Requires aid. Right. Alright. Let's micromanage this then for a little bit. Oh, I'm not sure what to do. I'm kind of in a little bit of a existential moment where I'm not sure how to exactly I want to proceed in this scenario. Alkarin needs, what, 1.6 cycles more of rest, and Dark Spectrum, you're not even getting aid. You need to get back up and get aid. Oh, this was so bad. Just breathing slime lung all over people. What? Oh, no, everybody else is starting to do better. Being isolated from the germs and having the free-roaming chlorine sure did help. Alright, we have too many high priorities floating around, and everybody's just doing all of them. Ooh, that's a lot of chlorine. Yes, it is. Now this pump is broken because we're just stuffing this thing full of dirty water. And look, 76 degrees, 0 surface germs. I wonder if we can go a little higher. Let's take it. It should be, if it's below 80, right? No, 79.9. If it's below 79.9, kick on. Right, and this water should be germ-free at, yep. Oh, was it heat damage? Made from iron ore? This will need to be made from gold amalgam. Okay, that's fine, I accept that. Which we don't have enough, so that's fine. Oh, Shark Walker, be careful, it's hot in there. Ooh, it's sanitary, but it's hot. You didn't come out with a bunch of germs on you. No, you're good. Dark Spectrum, get your food. And then get back to your medical bed. Please. Oh, they're using the shower because they can reach it from there. That's not exactly how I want that to happen. Dark Spectrum, do you really... 3.9 cycles. It should be... should be Craig Bishop. It's going to come down to the wire. In the end, Craig Bishop needs this spot before Dark Spectrum does. And Alcaran needs this slot before Dark yeah, we need to get Craig Bishop well taken care of. What is Craig Bishop looking like for time remaining? Oh, it doesn't say. It just says, received aid 0.3 cycles. Yes. We're going to take care of that first. And then it'll just be a race. What do we have here? Atmosphere. Oh, because there's little bits of free-floating chlorine and such. They'll be taken care of. Why has this not been built? Oh, you guys are priority 7. That'll explain it. Now we're using our algae, just one oxidizer, but it is going down. We're going to have to disable this building for now. Even though the air is still pretty thin over here. I think what we need are some electrolyzers over here. No, because that'll overheat the hatch. Gosh, this was really... Okay, no, that's good. I've learned a few ways I would have done this build differently, which is good because we're gonna have the new update coming out soon with the new oil biome and all kinds of new stuff going on. Look at this. We're starting to get some hydrogen build up here. This is good. Let's go ahead and give everybody scaffolding to get over there. We never finished the hydrogen generators, although we don't really need the electricity right now. That's not so much the problem. Do we have power running to this yet? I don't think we do. We do not. This is running at 480. Yeah, that's all. Okay, good. Then you can be connected. And we'll just cut right across, and we'll put an atmospheric switch here. Look at that. See, but without a filter here... Without a filter, though... Surely I'm going to catch some stray oxygen. There has to be a filter for this one. Yeah, there is. There is. Okay. So then what I'm thinking is... It's going to have to be... here. Which means we can go ahead and cancel those. At which point it's going to be hydrogen this way. And oxygen... And oxygen, I had not given this thought. Could go down here to this vent, but really we need this pressure over here. This vent should be moved even. Okay, I'm having a couple of different thoughts here. Let's start by, we'll get rid of these gas pipes here. We're going to put in a, oh, we only need to get rid of one of those. We'll put in another gas valve. Then here, what we're going to do is we're going to take any oxygen that we pick up. We're going to run it down this way, because that should also be the only other thing that comes out of here, unless this is also sorting out hydrogen. How do I want to do that? This should be, the odds that the bottom section is going to pull hydrogen. Even if this chlorine area pulls hydrogen, it's going to be a very small amount, and most of the time it's going to be chlorine. So I don't think we need to worry about that. I think that's worrying a little bit too much about stuff that's not going to be an issue. Instead, we'll just assume it's going to be oxygen. We'll tie it over here. And then from here, we're going to run it all the way across here to be cooled. And hopefully help out with air pressure on this side. I really don't know how this is going to work either. But again, I'm having a lot of fun trying out new things that are just very different from anything I've done before, or ideas that I haven't fully vetted. Sort of just running the explore and, oh, what are you doing, Sylvia Fox? What's going on? We're fully backed up. We have no power. We do have power being generated. It's very quickly going to stop. Why are these not running is the question. Why is this battery not charging? That's bizarre. So this battery is not pulling any juice off the line whatsoever. Power available. It's connected. That's bizarre. What happens if I disable this building? Then what happens? Oh, is something else is tapped into it, right? No, just all generators. I'm not sure. We'll have to investigate. But we're about to get even more power once these hydrogen generators come online. We're going to get 2 valves set up for that, though, so that we can afford to run the hydrogen pump continuously. And then also run this pump continuously. That's our hook, that's our secret, is we're going to start producing more oxygen because we're going to start circulating more oxygen by helping everything produce more. But that's going to be where we wrap things up. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 15. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodness, I hope that everybody does okay. 0.7 cycles. Looks like Craig Bishop is good. No more slime lung infection. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. Excellent. So I hope you had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Come back next time as we continue to get the colony healthy again, and then start looking at over-chlorinating this area and reclaiming what is off limits due to germs. But until next time, take care.